stuff going on.
Like always.
We have one more person that's coming in. Her name is Miss Tate.
Miss Tate.
Tonight, the theme of the show is Dragon Magic.
Dragon Magic!
Woo! Big deal for me because it's drag shows. Everybody loves drag shows. And then we have a magician coming on.
Badass.
Brad Henderson. Brad Henderson is going to come on, and now he's like a big name in magic. And I like magic. Do you like magic?
Well, you got all verklempt last week.
Yeah, magic scares you.
Yeah, you got all.
You've been reading this shit?
I know! I picked up a book.
Here, let's do this. I don't know if you can hear us.
Did you just... what are you doing
here?
Here, man?
No, I'm trying to get some... There's a microphone over here.
Pick something on.
I didn't know if I could pick this up behind you. So
Whoa.
if I tooted, it picked it up.
I hope he did.
It did.
That's what that smell is.
Oh my God.
It's a closed studio, man.
It's been the most useful thing you've said all night.
Oh.
It's a little warm in here.
Some asshole
It is
talking
kinda
shit behind
fucking
your
warm
back.
here. Okay, but before we go into the opening credits and like the 15-minute thing that I still haven't separated for the show,
Week 4. Just saying.
I wanted to say this is Pride Month, and it's a big deal for me. I got a whole bunch of... I celebrate it. It's a big deal for me because all the friends that I love, they don't give a shit what other people think. Okay, that's why people come here.
Yep.
I don't give a shit. Obviously, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I need to grow like 2 inches, and then I could probably...
I'm like, taller.
I know.
Feet and I see
It's the boots.
I know, man.
It's the boots.
That's not cool.
But it is Pride Month. I wanted everybody to go out of their way and kind of reach out to the community because it's very important. That's why people come here. I say it every week. It's an important thing. This has become church, kind of like a synagogue of fucking awesomeness for people that don't get accepted at work or on the street. They come here and do their fucking
And
thing.
be welcome, you know?
Welcome.
It's for anybody. It doesn't matter.
It's for anybody. But it's Pride Month, so we want to have Dragon Magic on tonight.
Dragon Magic.
Because we had like, not devil worshippers, but witches.
Jeez, man. Whoa.
Dude, I mean, he handed me a card that had like the horns and the dude was going like
No, you
this.
picked it up and he was like,
Half demon. I can't help it. The shit happens.
Shit
So,
happens for demons.
we're going to have a drag show tonight, and we're going to have a magician come on and blow your mind. So please, everybody stay tuned. This is Zombie Life TV.
Just out the window, slithering night. You can see them coming, clouds firelight. Here they come now, just for me. Here they come now, to watch Zombie Life TV. TV, yeah, yeah. TV, yeah, yeah. TV, yeah, yeah.
an undisclosed bunker deep in the earth, bringing you the best in horror, paranormal, and conspiracy. We welcome you to this week's Zombie Fight Club broadcast with your host, Eddie Rotten.
They want those major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left will be more easily controllable. 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 Controllable.
Why is everybody jumping?
Okay. Now for the plugs. I'm gonna give some shout outs to people
What
that
plugs?
are sponsoring
That's not part of the show.
Zombie Life
Sorry.
TV.
Next week.
See me cover my.
So for the
It's
butt
all
plugs this week, and we love our butt plugs.
Insert microphone.
It's not personal, totally professional. Dark Clown Studios has decided to be sponsors for Zombie Life TV. I'm so happy. He sent me a tweet saying that every magazine that they have coming out now is going to have a Zombie Life TV spread in there.
Yeah, dude.
So I'm all about that, and everybody, we have everybody to thank for that. It's amazing. And then 1 and 2 Automotive from Dallas, Texas. We have Paul. I don't know if he wants me to say his last name, but anyways, the business 1 and 2 Automotive. You can go to their website.com. They're sponsors for us now, which is amazing because we're starting to kind of roll and stuff like that. I said maybe I can plug you on TV and you can give me a car or something.
Hell yeah!
You know?
Dude, I'd take a Geo.
Yeah, a Geo.
Fuck yeah, like a pregnant roller skate.
Yeah. And then, okay, here's a big one. Marcus Curtis and Jared Hauser, they own 2 companies. It's called OldWorldMastinos.com and Dark Mountain Mastiffs. They told me to say this 4 times. We practiced this just a second ago. We have to say American molasses. Does everybody know what an American molasses is?
I have no idea.
Okay, an American molasses is a dog that stands about as tall as you are.
Seriously?
Okay, and people use, like, Vikings had them and they fucking kill people and they're badass. So that's the official...
Yes.
That's the official,
Molasses.
like, dog for Zombie Life TV. We'll have our own little mascot like that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it would fit inside this room,
Oh, come on. I fit in this room?
but check it out. These
Kind
dogs
of.
go for like 10 grand a pop. You know, it's like a big deal. So
Are they like shitting golden nuggets or what?
They fucking better, man.
Do they clean up their own shit? Because I'd pay $10,000 for a
It's
dog
like
to clean up its own shit.
it's like an overgrown Godzilla Shar-Pei.
What the?
They're like big motherfuckers. You seen the Dark Crystal?
Yes.
You know the part where those gigantic skeks
yes.
and everything?
Can
I wanna ride one.
Can we really have like a little have one come in here?
We can have Khaleesi come in here.
Aw, my
And
little dog.
Yeah, see your dog. It's awesome. Anyways, we're supposed to say American molasses 3 times, 4 times fast. Ready?
American molasses?
You screwed it up.
I
already.
know! I don't want to
American,
do
you
this
say
shit.
molasses.
Okay.
What?
Look at the camera and do it.
Oh.
Ready?
American.
Molasses.
American.
Molasses.
American.
You messed up already.
Okay, American molasses. Go
American
check,
molasses.
Go check
American
it out.
molasses.
OldWorldMastinos.com. And so Marcus Curtis and Jared Hauser, they're killing it. Zombie Charge. You just saw the commercial for it. You have to be there. It's going to be October 21st.
It's going to be amazing, man. I can't wait for that.
Mud run.
And you've been like working out and getting all in shape and losing weight and shit.
I actually gained some of that back. Can
Did you?
tell?
Did you?
I gained some of it back.
What'd you
Betty
do?
Work is-
Did you eat gluten?
Yeah, you get a spanking then,
Work,
right?
work is stressing me out, but I'm preparing for Brenda's spankings. I put a little bit more meat on my ass.
I heard because you put more
On
meat
ass. I
on his
put
ass.
Better than
meat
ass.
on ass. Okay, Hunter Wayne. Okay, we're working with Hunter Wayne. He has Death Mention.
Yep.
It's in Taylor.
Yep.
He's
At the
got
Howard
this-
Theater.
At the Howard Theater.
Badass place, man.
He said that we can have a picture up on the kiosk outside, have our name and shit up there. It's like a big
With
deal.
little light bulbs and shit.
You know what's weird? Like the whole time he's talking
There's got
to
to be
me,
a couple of the light bulbs that are out or
he's
flashing
like
all the
talking
time.
to me. And
Oh.
Some of them, like,
I'm sorry, that's all you had to do.
He
What
said,
were
you
you
can have
saying?
your name on the kiosk. And I'm like, really? I mean, like all over the kiosk?
Yes.
He's like, you can have it like all
Like, I
over
can
the
spray
kiosk.
it all over?
All over the kiosk.
Take it out like a porn star?
Moving on. I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm sorry,
Forgive me. Okay, it's going to be on Friday the 13th. Please go to deathmention.com and check all that stuff out. But Friday the 13th, don't make plans. go to Taylor because we're gonna have a big ass party.
It's gonna be the
It's gonna
shit.
be the shit. Costume party. If you know anything about Friday the 13th, prepare to be murdered.
Yes,
Stuff
please.
like that. And then finally, Sean Freeman from Zombie Cast and Knuckleballer Radio. They're on probably the biggest podcast, horror-related podcast. Period. They have people from The Walking Dead on all the time.
Yeah.
And it's just an amazing outfit. So
Yeah.
props to you. Props to everybody for sponsoring Zombie. We slide this inside the booty hole.
Oh yes.
All right.
Okay.
Now, there's one more person that we're waiting on.
Miss Taint!
Miss Taint. We're waiting on Miss Taint, and Miss Taint is driving here as we speak.
Yeah, everybody knows Austin traffic sucks ass.
Yes.
So.
But we have a drag show prepared for you guys. There's music and everything, but I wanted to have Brenda Dickerson come up here and talk a little bit about her life.
Whoa.
A day in the life of Brenda Dickerson. If you can't see, we have the full panel of people behind me. Sorry for not. We're a little. I am faboozled. What was the word you said?
Verklempt.
Verklempt. I'm a little
Yeah.
verklempt today, but that's okay.
Did I stand farther away?
No, you
come closer.
You stand closer to me. Now you. God damn it! You
All
got
right.
your balls on my leg. That really happened. Here, you stand right here.
Yes.
You can put his balls on your leg. No, goddamn. Now listen. You went and saw Metallica
Yes, I did.
at the very last minute,
Yeah.
right?
Friend's nephew got in trouble, so his mom wouldn't let him go. And it was like after 5 o'clock, I'm watching TV and the phone rings. Hey, can you go to San Antonio like right now in the next 10 minutes? And I was like, yes, I can.
Hell yeah, let me grab my fishnets. I'm
I
there.
fucking took off and I saw Metallica tear the new ass in San Antonio.
Oh man.
How many people did you spank?
None of them up there.
Damn
I
it.
didn't even think to. I didn't even have time. I just like threw on a shirt and took off out the door.
Yeah.
Was it a Metallica shirt?
No.
Interview's over.
Before we're already almost 20 minutes in. Before we do our first drag show tonight, you did a performance finally, right? With you and Lydia Gallardo, and
I went from drag version to the oldest drag queen in town.
Wow. So you went from like
Were
a
you up
virgin
there
to being
too?
around the block. several
Brenda
times.
and I actually made out on stage.
Oh.
Yeah.
okay,
In front of God and everybody.
God was there.
Man,
Now
he paid for 5 extra tickets.
that's an awesome outfit. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay, you guys made out.
Yeah.
Lydia, it looked like you were like all over Lydia, and it was a great performance. You made some fucking money, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I did.
Literal
Okay,
fucking
so
money.
you're saying all I gotta do
I'm a
is
professional slut now.
throw a wig
She
on.
had 3 panties thrown at her as well.
And
Oh.
I got new panties.
Yeah, yeah, it was a great show.
They all fit. Now that's pretty amazing.
It was a great show. I helped choreographed it, and we just rolled with everything. It was great. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
it looked like a lot of fun. Everybody can go to
It was.
either one of your Facebook pages to check it out, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What you want to give them out here?
You wanna
on
give it
Twitter?
out?
Like, yeah.
Come on, give it
Come
out,
on,
buddy.
Give it up. Give your Facebook pages
it out.
out here on TV.
Huh?
Do it.
No.
Do it. Look at the camera.
Go to my face. Go to zombielivetv.com and you can see
Go
the
to
performance.
fanboytv.com and look me up. You'll get a direct link to my Facebook.
There we go.
Yes,
There you go.
it's happening.
Yeah.
So what do we
You have
got
to
going
go
on?
to Alice Karloff on Instagram.
Okay, and we're honored to have you guys do this thing because it is Pride Month. We want everybody to feel welcome and at home here. Anybody that's ever uncomfortable, this is where they come to be normal and be regular. So thank you for coming.
And get spanked.
And
Yes.
get spanked.
Be regular.
Just
and
make
get
sure you take
spanked.
your cell phone out of your back
Like,
pocket.
Metamucil regular. Like, I was all plugged up before I went to Zombie Life.
Okay.
It's
Lord.
getting hot just thinking about it.
I am. I was sweating through my titties last weekend.
On titty.
No, you're still doing it.
I was like lactating last.
Why is there 2 nipples?
What the hell? Hey, I got another shirt on. You want to see this other shirt?
Oh, take it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh, what the?
No
Woo!
wonder you're sweating.
there's gonna be
You're like
a drag
Mr.
show.
Rogers. You just rip one off and it's the same fucking suit underneath.
He's just trying to get extra
Day
padding
in
on his
hell.
ass is what it is.
It's a beautiful day in hell. Okay.
I actually heard Eddie about before the show. He wants 2 spankings, not 1.
That's
Yeah.
right.
One
Yeah.
for each, but
Front and
And
back.
no putting the other shirt back on now.
I wore
your
my
pride,
Carhartt
Eddie.
jeans. Look how thick they are. You already told me that they are
Yeah,
too big
I
for me.
guess that explains why you wore the big pants.
Big boy jeans. You wear your big boy jeans.
Big Cat. That's C-A-K. All right. So now on Zombie Life TV tonight, what have you prepared for us?
Yeah, I brought in a couple of more two more of my favorite local drag queens.
Yes,
One
yes.
from Hentai from here in Austin.
Yes.
Yes.
Miss Tate actually came all the way from San Antonio. to be
Okay,
here.
all the way from San Antonio.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss Miss Taint's performance.
Hell
Now,
no.
If we happen to run over, we will still Facebook Live whatever performance, whatever we can do, okay? Because we're not going to miss out on some Taint.
We're not gonna let
Everybody needs a
the
little
audience.
bit of Taint.
We can't let
alright?
the people miss
That's
out
right.
on Miss
Need a little
Tate.
bit of Taint. So for our first performance, do you want to introduce your friend and have her come out here and grace the TV?
Yes. I met Hentai a few months ago we left here one night and went to a Return of the Living Dead drag show.
Look at
And,
this, look at this.
She just came out and blew me away. Very first performance that I'd ever seen her. She actually came out in a wheelchair.
Wow.
Just left everybody kind of with their mouth hanging open.
That's amazing.
And,
That's a
you know, I've
big ass
seen her a
goblet.
couple of more times. She always has outstanding costumes and a very creative performance, and I'm thrilled that she's here.
Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you so much for coming. Let's go ahead and get started with the performance, and then if Miss Taint comes, then we'll do hers. If not, then we'll just talk to you for a minute before we move on.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. All right. Places, places. Yeah, let me move this. Places, places. I hope you don't trip and eat shit.
Don't eat shit.
Please don't eat shit. Okay. Cue the music.
What's up? It didn't work.
I'm getting ready. God, I feel like I shouldn't have taken my shirt off.
You shouldn't have.
I can give you everything that you want. Bitch, get off my pole. Bitch, get off my pole. You can't buy this at no luxury store. Bitch, get off my pole. Bitch, get off my pole. There's a place you gotta go before I let you take it all. It's like a drug, it should be illegal. Baby, you should get down low and drink my precious alcohol. You look so thirsty, I think you made it. Kiss it, kiss it, it tastes like holy water. Don't it taste like holy water? Kiss it, don't it taste like holy water? Kiss it, kiss it. I can teach you all the things you don't know. Bitch, get off my pole. Bitch, get off my pole. It's rare, like make it something you wanna own. Bitch, get off my pole. Bitch, get off my pole. There's something you gotta hit. It's sacred and immaculate. I can let you in heaven's door. I promise you it's not a sin. Find salvation deep within. We can do it here on the floor. Kiss it. Don't it taste like holy water? Kiss it. Make it. Don't it taste like holy water? Kiss it. Kiss it. Don't it taste like holy water? Like holy water. Don't it taste like holy water? Bless yourself and genuflect. Don't it taste like holy water? Like holy water. Don't it taste like holy water? If you like it, please confess. Don't it taste like holy water? Like holy water. Don't it taste like holy water? Bless yourself and genuflect. Don't it taste like holy water? Like holy water. Don't it taste like holy water? Yes.
sit down with us
Absolutely,
for
I'll
a second?
do
Okay. I don't know. I don't want to miss out on the taint. I don't know if she's standing outside or not, but will she call you or text you if she's here?
More like missing taint, am I right?
Missing
yes!
Missing taint, but it's San Antonio, so it's a long
It's
drive.
a far fucking place to drive from.
It is. Okay, we literally have like 7 minutes to talk. I think that everybody's inside got some questions. I'm gonna go first.
Open book. Ask me
Okay.
anything.
Anything?
Anything. Absolutely anything.
Okay, let's talk deep. You said the word Jesus out there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
How long does it take to put your makeup on?
So this, because I'm body painted right now. I mean, I'm pale as hell, but I'm not this pale.
Can I touch you?
Go for it.
Not there. I'm just playing this.
Yeah, it's everything.
Oh,
like,
so it
it's not
stays
gonna
on.
come off
It
on
stays
you.
on, okay.
If you rub it, it will. But anyway, yeah. So to do the full body paint, attach the bald cap. I stone the bald cap. It maybe takes me about 3 to 4 hours. But just to do a normal face and to get ready,
God.
1 to 2. I just drink a lot of that. It's basically chocolate. The blood is just like chocolate syrup with red food coloring and some cornstarch. So if I burp and I'm like a little gassy, my bad. Just like throw up all my blood. You can pull a
Inspiration.
Point it directly at the mic and look
You've
directly at
either-
the camera if you do that.
You've obviously been doing it for a little while, so you kind of know what you're
2 years,
doing with the performance. But where's your inspiration from? It's very dark.
Yeah, well, I was raised in a Southern Baptist community. So
Yeah, so all right. Look at you produced. This is so. Do not stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And so yeah, so drag is it's a lot of things for me, but one thing is it's cathartic. So I like to do, I'm not an actual Satanist. I don't believe in anything, but I like to pretend I am, because I have a good imagination. And so like when I do these kinds of things and drink the blood and wear the nun costume, it's just I don't know, it's fun.
It is fun.
Feels good.
It looks like fun.
It is a lot of fun.
It's beautiful.
It's a lot of hard work though too. I mean, this is the fun part. The 10 hours that it takes to prepare, and I sewed my costume myself. So like that's a whole nother day's worth of work as well. So this is the fun part, what everyone gets to see.
Cool. It's Pride Month, so I'm gonna get deep with some real ass questions. Okay. So, ridicule. Let's talk a little bit about being real. Who you want to be. Where can you go? Where can you not go? Have you found some neighborhoods that you don't want to go to because there's some motherfuckers that treat you differently than you want to be treated? Like growing up. Like how do you know? How do you deal with it? And what would you say to people that want some inspiration on what they can do?
So here in Austin, because we have that
Hold on, you got a hair. It's driving me nuts.
Go for it. Yank it, mama.
That is the biggest pube ever!
Sorry, I had to read
But
that.
yeah, in Austin, I mean, we have that whole keep Austin weird atmosphere. So there's a lot of places where I don't worry about it. I can go. Last night I was in full drag. I went into a sushi restaurant and nobody gave me any shit. But because occasionally you're walking down Red River or 6th Street and you're like, I gotta get to my car. I'm like gripping my mace because there are. I've had friends that gotten punched directly in the face. Got her teeth knocked out in the front.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
So this is something that does still happen here. So I grew up in a small Southern Baptist, population of 2,000 town, and so, if there's anybody out there watching that's thinking that feels unsafe or feels unwanted, out of place, I know it's like the worst thing to tell you, but it does get better. Like if you can just wait through all of the bullshit, you'll come out on the other side a stronger person with an entire community of strong people who are waiting for you, and we're excited to have you. So just hang in there. I wish there was something better to say.
That's beautiful. That's
Oh, yeah.
perfect. That's perfect. Because people need to hear it. And you know what? It's people that don't even do anything extravagant or extraordinary. It's regular, everyday people, blue collar, whatever. They've got feelings on the inside, that they can't share with people. Just look what happens when I bring up Jesus or Bigfoot on this show. Nobody can even talk about it at work, but that's why they come here to do it, So thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
very
you for-
impressive. Thank you so
We
much. Miss Tate is driving. She's on her way, or she's not
Do you have
coming.
hair under there? Is it like
Yeah,
itchy?
I have real hair.
Is it itchy?
No, it's sweaty though. When I take it off, it's gonna be like
Like
an
a used
aquarium,
condom or something?
like a used condom. Yeah, it's gonna be like a used
Come on,
condom.
man. Everybody was thinking
Everyone
it.
was thinking it.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a used condom when I take it off, and there's gonna be like a line of adhesive all around my head. So also like a used condom. Right?
Yes.
Is it a 3-hour? Is it like a 3-hour ordeal to take it off to get it all
Oh
out?
hell no! I'm like yank it. Well, no, this one I'm gonna be a little bit more gentle with
Yeah,
because I
because you
just
put the
made it.
studs. You put the studs in there.
And I want to reuse it.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
cool
use
as
this
hell,
again.
man.
So where did you get that idea from? Because I'm thinking like Spiky Head, Hellraiser.
Hellraiser,
Rob Zombie.
yes!
Yes.
I fucking love me some Hellraiser. I just watched it the other night. But yeah, the spikes, I always do spikes. I know you guys used a promo photo where I had a mask on with
Yes.
spikes all over
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I like spikes. I also love Hellraiser. Some Pinhead.
Cool. Scariest thing
Pinhead,
that's ever.
spikes, and attitude.
What?
Pinhead, spikes, just attitude, red, blood, upside down crosses on your head. It's very,
Oh, I forgot I had the
Six
cross on.
it's very metal.
The cross was a last
White
minute
doves.
decision. I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Scariest thing that's ever happened to you.
Scariest thing that has ever happened to me. Oh shit. So
Being
I
in a
actually.
Southern Baptist church, probably.
Yeah, right. Every Sunday morning.
Trying not to fart in the middle of church.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
So I actually I spent a year and a half abroad in Japan, which is another place where I get a lot of inspiration. And now I speak Japanese and I speak it quite well. But before I didn't. When I first arrived there, I didn't speak it very much. So I got completely lost and no way to communicate. And my phone, I had no Wi-Fi. I had a flip phone because like it was like you.
The day. That was back in the day, dude.
No, I'm not that old. I'm only 23, girl. No.
Check yourself.
No, it was because the flip phones were cheap. So I just like when I went there, I just got a flip phone. So no GPS, nothing. So I like walked around and I had a very few select amount of phrases I knew in Japanese, and one of them was "I'm a lost child." I was walking around this neighborhood where I knew my host family lived. I just couldn't find the house, and I was like, looking for someone. And then I hear like a little kid, David, which is my name. My boy name is David. So that's the Japanese way to say my name. And thank God it was one of my host siblings' kids that, or not kids, schoolmates. And so I walked up to this poor, 5-year-old Japanese child, and I'm like, I'm a lost child. And so, thank
Did you
God.
have the makeup on, hopefully?
No!
Okay.
Oh, man,
no,
like
no.
whole nun costume and everything.
I'm going to go ahead and pretend that you did anyways.
Yeah, in your head, it's a lot funnier if I'm dressed like that.
I'm a lost child.
I'm a lost child. It's like some Pennywise shit. I'm a lost child.
It's like worse than pulling up in a van in a middle school with 3 fidget spinners on
They're like, whooshy, whooshy.
But yeah, so I got home safely. But yeah, it was scary as fuck.
Very cool. Favorite actor?
Favorite actor?
Damn,
Or
going on
actress.
the shit,
Or
man.
actress. I can pick anybody. Oh,
Or
I
drag
don't know.
queen.
Or drag
Yeah, favorite drag queen.
it's not really an actor, but do you know Tim and Eric?
Fuck yeah!
Tim Heidecker and Eric Wareheim are two of my favorite people in the entire world. They do a show called Tim and Eric Awesome Show, Great Job, and they did. It's not around anymore. But they also do one with Check It Out. Called Check It Out.
And
It's
bedtime stories.
bedtime stories. It's shit is fucking genius. It's like if you took David Lynch and mixed it with comedy and maybe threw in a little bit of some gross out humor. It's great.
Awesome.
Everything
Awesome.
Check it out.
I think you're amazing. I think what you do is amazing, and thank you for coming here
Fuck yes.
to show everybody how amazing you are. Thank you for being brave.
Thank you for
Yes.
having me. Thank you. Blood on you.
All good. Look at me. I'm filthy as it is. My mind is even more filthy. Okay,
What are we sitting? We standing?
now let's stand up.
Standing up.
We're gonna stand up. I've asked tonight's magician to show up and make Kara disappear. Did you know that was gonna happen? Boom! So yeah, you can sit up.
Okay.
But thank you. You can stay up here. Doesn't matter.
No, I'm gonna sit down.
Now,
These shoes are
whenever
not
we
comfortable.
have our magician, like I said, whenever we have our magician come,
Being right in the face.
come with the you. Whenever we have our magician, God damn it.
Language.
Whenever we have our magician come up here, everybody's welcome to come up and stand around the chairs and look at him because he's got some sleight of hand shit that's gonna go down. I'm a big magic fan. I like Neverending Story.
Aww.
She got used to summertime.
Why do you look so scared, man? Like you got beat when you were singing it as a kid.
Well, when you're not shitting yourself around Wiccans, yeah, you're a big magic fan.
What the fuck just happen. Okay, we have a magician on tonight, and he's going to blow your mind. So please, anybody that's in the audience or at the back table, please stand behind us and check this out, because it's going to be amazing. Come on out. Thank you so much. Squeeze in as close to me as humanly possible. Not that close. Okay, tell us about yourself and what planet you come from.
Well,
Uranus.
there's the obvious joke, but I'm not going to do that. My name is Brad Henderson. I'm a magician.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not just any magician. I've seen you on TV. You've got YouTube for days. You've been to super famous places.
Yeah.
You travel the world like full time to do magic.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. I've been performing magic since I was 4 years old. Yes, and it's interesting. It's appropriate the way we started, because what got me interested in magic was I was always fascinated by things that may or may not be real.
I thought you were going to say drag queens.
Well, that too.
I was like,
I didn't discover that until I was a little bit older.
Okay.
But things like Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, Easter Island, the alien thing wasn't really my trip back then, but all of those kind of natural things really witchcraft. I tried to read House of Seven Gables when I was in 2nd grade, and I got like half a page because I could not read House of Seven Gables in 7th grade. But of all these things, the one thing I could kind of get my hands on was magic. So I would go to the local library, and I started performing magic when I was 4 years old, but I didn't really get serious about it until I was about 10.
Now, real magic or like 5-finger discount magic?
Well, see, I think that magic is real, but that's based on the way I define it.
Okay.
Because I think most people, when they think about it incorrectly. Magic isn't what we do. Magic isn't how we do it. Magic is the feeling you get when that which you know is impossible occurs undeniably in your presence. It's not the phenomenon, it's the feeling. When you go to a scary movie, the people don't really die, the monsters aren't real, but that tension, that fear, that excitement, that's real. And my job is to give people a feeling that you can't get anywhere else in the world. The feeling of the impossible made real, right in your hands,
I did.
right before your eyes.
That's good.
Ready.
I think that was beautiful.
Thanks.
I need something. I need like an opening like that for the show.
Do you need a hug? You need to hug it out?
He made me feel
Just
good.
come on, every week you're welcome to come and say that.
I don't have to work on my
You guys are
beard.
really connected.
I don't have a magic
Cynics
beard
falling in
yet.
love.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this microphone once again.
Well, we're going to come back here. If any of you guys want to come join me, stand around the back. I'm one of the few magicians of the world that have very few secrets. I'll let you guys take that.
Yeah,
Come on over now. Come on up. Stand up. Come behind. It'll be more fun for everybody.
Okay. Now, anybody from the studio audience can come check it out too. Grab a chair or whatever. I like magic. I suck at it though.
Why do you say that?
I'm just not good, man. My hands they're too dumb. Like I can't.
That's what your mom told you. You keep beating your meat, you're never going to be able to do magic, Eddie.
How did you know that?
It's magic.
It's magic.
Now, but seriously, have you done magic? Have you tried to learn magic in the past?
I've tried to do like the sleight of hand where you have like a nickel in your hand, and you switch it out for a quarter that's in their hand, and they think that you are magic.
That's being a thief. That's not magic.
Yeah, that sounds an awful lot like stealing.
Like, wait, where's my fucking quarter at? Oh shoot! But I've tried.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I like to believe in magic.
Right.
Most of the time, I like to believe that it's real, like you just made me feel.
Well, see, magic is, I think, a unique art, because most art forms, we try to quash the rational, logical side. We try to get out of our intellectual side and get into that feelingful side. But for magic to really work, we have to have both sides engaged at the same time. I need you to know that what you're seeing is impossible, which requires your rational brain to be engaged. But I want to create a feelingful moment which transcends that which you know is consciously possible. So I think magic is the only art where at the moment of experiencing that art, both sides of our brain are firing at the same time. And I think that's really a unique experience we have as human beings that we can enjoy. You want to see something?
I want to see some magic. I know we got.
Wait, it's magic, right? It's magic.
25 minutes.
All right. Well,
Real magic.
awesome. Well, so let's get into that. Now, you guys seem down for the real magic, and that's cool. But I don't know how everybody else is comfortable out in the home world.
Screw them!
So let's start. What we'll start with. This isn't magic right now.
Okay.
This particular is not magic. This is a skill. The difference between magic and skill, magic is entertaining.
Okay.
But the way I look at it is, having practiced this a good 30 years of my life, somebody's going to watch it tonight.
Okay, good.
Red, touch a card as it goes by, please. Take it, look at it, remember it. You can show it to our friends at home if you like.
Show it to the TV.
Eddie,
show it
cut those cards in half, please, as close to in half as you can make them.
like this.
That's perfect, perfect. Your hands are not stupid, they're perfect. Just hold on to that.
You make me feel
A
good.
magician and a nice guy.
I know. Deep down, I'm a puppy dog.
Poof. Oh man, that'd be the shit. Goddamn man, take off running.
For my next trick. What you're about to see, you will never see another magician do. And if you do, I want to hear about it.
Okay.
Watch closely. Face up cards, face down cards. Very slowly, very fairly shuffled together. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes? This is the audience participation.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. One more time, face up, shuffled into face down.
Okay.
One more mix, face up, face down. Now,
know what I'm saying?
you can see that the cards really are mixed up.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
this isn't
Okay,
one of
yeah,
those
yeah.
tricky magic shop shuffles like you've seen on TV.
Yeah.
Red, I need to know the suit of your card. Was it a diamond, a club, a heart, a spade? You can look again if you need to.
That's a club.
It's a club. Watch closely. I will riffle the cards from my right hand into my left. My left fingers will jump into the deck, bunny-like quick,
Ooh.
and,
Bunny's made.
yes, and straighten out all of the clubs. Are you ready?
Okay.
Watch. Watch. Did you see it happen?
Well,
I had a little extra time. Not only did I straighten them out, I put them in order.
What the?
The ace, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king, leaving one club, your club.
Heard him. Hey, you're breaking into unicorn territory. That was some shit.
Thank you. Now that's an example of a skill. Anybody could learn to do that if they really wanted to. I'm just glad that most people don't really want
Right.
to.
Yeah, That's pretty good.
Now, I love magic. I love everything about magic. I've done every kind of magic imaginable, from sleight of hand to mind reading to underwater escapes. I'll show you another example of sleight of hand. This is pretty fun. Red, all different?
Yes.
Mostly different?
Yes.
Very good. Touch one as it goes by, please. That one right there? Good.
Yes.
I'm going to make this totally fair. Look at it, remember it.
Okay.
Don't forget it. If you forget it, the ending is not so good.
Okay.
Stick out your finger, please. Excellent. Yeah.
Whatever feet.
Like well, that wasn't. I didn't see
sorry.
that coming. Right. No,
That's
that's
the
okay.
show. It does it to people.
That's
I'm
right.
sorry.
Now, I want this to be completely fair, but I want you to see. I don't know what your card is. That's the truth.
Right.
We don't have any monitors in here, but we can see where your card is, and it's about 16 from the top. I want this to be totally fair. Push it in all by yourself. All by yourself.
Oh, like that.
Look at that.
Sorry. Sorry.
You need to get out.
I really do.
Yeah. Now,
And then back in.
now, that was fair, yes?
Yes.
Now, the bottom card is 4 clubs. I know that wasn't your card.
Sure.
But did it look like your card? Yes, no, maybe, a little bit?
No.
Good. Pinch the 4. Pinch it, squeeze it, and hold it. Don't let it go. Just pinch it right there. Don't let go.
Wow, it really worked.
Tell me the name of your card. Oops. You got excited there. Yes. Don't let go. Tell me the name of the card you picked. Don't lie. God is watching.
Say the word.
Yes.
Joker.
You picked the Joker.
Yes.
Don't let go of the 4. The Joker was right here. This will not hurt.
Okay.
It may sting a little, but it won't hurt.
yeah.
Don't let go of the 4.
Brenda, don't get
Watch.
excited.
Too late.
Did you like that?
No.
Did you feel it?
I'm
I
not
felt
sure.
it.
I felt a little something.
I think I got it. Take a look.
God That was really good.
Oh yeah.
Now, do you know how I do that?
No.
Do you know how I do? I'll tell you. Some cards are easier to change than others.
Okay.
It's true. Do you know
Totally
what's the
makes
easiest card?
sense.
Do you know-
Like underwear.
Do you know what's the card's the easiest card to change in the deck?
No.
Any guesses?
Ace.
Joker?
Joker's a good guess. Ace is a good guess. I worked on the ace for so long. 10 is a little closer. The correct answer, and it's kind of counterintuitive, so I don't fault people for not realizing. The easiest card in the deck to change,
9, because it could be 6 or 9.
it's actually the 6. 6 of hearts. But you got the
The
first
little-
part.
okay.
Take the 6, turn it upside down, it is a 9. You got it.
Okay.
Put a tail on it, it's an 8. Unravel it, you can make any number or letter in the world. But look at the heart. If you turn it upside down and color it black, it's a spade.
Sure.
Cut off the humps on the bottom, it's a diamond. Move them to the top, you've got a club. Tricky. 6 of hearts is the most graphically generic card in the deck. Here, I'll show you. Say stop for me, please.
Stop.
Look at it, remember it? Okay, again, don't forget it. If you forget it, the ending is not so good. Now, I don't know if your card is close to or different from my 6. It doesn't matter. We're going to use this plastic sleeve. If you have friends that play Magic the Gathering or Pokemon or any of those games, you've seen these. Yes, there you go. They use these to keep their cards clean. I use them so you can't accuse me of sleight of hand because I can't touch the card. Now, my card was a 6 of hearts. We know that. What was your card?
It was a
2 of?
Which one was it?
Clubs. The puppy dog feet? Great. 2 of puppy dog feet. You know how you can always remember that? It's very sick and twisted. You'll like it. The clubs look like a puppy dog's foot, right? So, when your dog is bad, you hit it with a
Spade. Shovel. That way you can marry him because you're done.
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. 6 hearts. My code is 6 hearts. Your card was the 2 of clubs.
2 of clubs.
Watch closely. You'll actually see it when it happens. Watch it. You'll see it when it happens. Watch it. There it goes. Watch it.
How did you do that?
Now, some people think it's an illusion, but we know it's not an illusion because you can take it. Go ahead and take it.
That's
But it
awesome.
didn't
Thank you.
catch the other
So very cool.
What, the other one?
Yeah.
The 6? Well, see, that's just it. Now I've got 2 twos of clubs.
Can you
Which
turn
is,
it back?
if I go like that, it turns back.
Oh my God.
He's like, change, motherfucker.
Allie's not magic.
Now,
You said everybody can do it, so we have. Very cool.
thank you. Now, that's sleight of hand. That's
Okay.
sleight of hand. I'm also a hypnotist. And unfortunately, given the situation, this isn't conducive to hypnosis.
Okay.
But if you'd like, I will show you something that's kind of weird.
You have a
Okay.
voodoo doll?
Yes.
Voodoo doll, I don't have. Here's the box. Was it Kara? Did I remember your name correctly?
Yes.
Kara.
Bum, bum, bum.
There's a theory of mind that suggests that the brain is like a computer. And every experience you've ever had is recorded somewhere on it. Now think about the implications of that. Every phone number you've ever dialed, every license plate of every car that's cut you off in traffic, all of that information is in there. The trick, no pun intended, is being able to access it when you need it. Now, there are people who believe there are 2 ways to increase the ability to access this information. One is if that information is recorded under a condition of great stress or while in the state of hypnosis. Now, we're having a great time here. We're enjoying who we are. We want to avoid the stress. We come here to avoid the stress.
Yeah.
And I don't know you well enough to feel comfortable hypnotizing you because you might be the kind of person who would start squawking like a chicken and wreaking
Let's
havoc
not
to
do
things.
that.
Yeah, no, let's
Murdering
not do that.
people.
Let her
So,
do it.
well, if you wouldn't mind, what I would like to do is place you into a heightened state of awareness. Now, there's only 2 things that are going to change. One, information you might not normally be able to retain, you'll have access to. And 2, little details.
Everybody's like, oh, shit.
You mean like Adderall?
Better than drugs. No side effects. Little details that you might normally overlook would become more important. So are you okay with that?
I don't know. Okay.
Not the first time I've had. Would you want to try? Okay. What is your name?
Sorry. Allie.
Allie. Allie, I'd like for you to pick a spot on the box. It can be a letter, a scroll, part of the card. Just focus on that spot and keep your eyes on it no matter what happens. Watch the spot. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Very good. 4, 3, 2, one. You are now in a heightened state of awareness. Give the cards. I want you to. I'm going to go through the cards, and I want you to look at each and every card. Now, you don't have to look for anything important. You don't have to try to remember a single thing. I just want the identity of each card to pass in front of your eyes. Now, normally this would be information that would go into one eye and out the other, so to speak. But remember, you're in a heightened state of awareness. Take the cards. Deal them one at a time, excuse the reach. Face down into my hand so nobody sees them. One at a time, please. Face down, thank you. And you can take them off the top as you are. You can take them off the bottom if you like. You can take them out of the middle if you want. When you want to stop, stop. Whenever there. That was very direct. Here, yes? Not there, but here. The 10 of hearts. Now, please be honest when I ask you this. When you just stopped on the 10, did something make you feel like I should stop now? Or is it just like, screw it, I'm going to stop?
It was
A little bit of
10.
both? A little bit of both? You felt something? You felt something?
I felt her say, screw it. I know her.
Okay, great. No, I respect that. I respect. Now look, you could have stopped on any of these cards, but you didn't. Please. You could have stopped on any of those cards, but you didn't. You stopped on the 10 of hearts. Now let's think about what happened. You dealt through the cards. For some reason you stopped on the 10 of hearts. But do you remember what did we do before then? What did we do right before then? Do you remember?
You told you gave me cards. I looked at a T.
Well, I showed you every card, right? And you saw the identity and location of every single card in the deck. Now, normally that would be information that would go into one eye and out the other, but remember, you were in a heightened state of awareness. And how did we place you into that heightened state of awareness?
I stared at the
You stared at the box. You picked a letter on the box. And as you stared at that letter, I said two things would happen. I said, one, information you might not normally retain, you would have access to. And two, little details you might normally overlook would suddenly
Oh my God.
become much more.
Did you see that? Okay, in TV land, if you did not see that, this 10 of hearts on the box itself is the card that you chose.
Yes.
That is
In
so
fact,
subliminal.
when I took the cards out of your sight, I hated to do that because you're watching so closely. You're doing exactly what I asked, but I did that because I did want the people at home to be able to see that that was there from the beginning.
Dude, that is.
It's amazing
Yes.
how much information we process
Yes.
and that we might normally overlook.
I know you've teetered all the way into never-ending story
Good,
territory.
good.
Yeah. Okay. So let me set this up. Miss Taint has shown up. Okay?
Awesome. Good.
What we're gonna do is I want you to do one more trick.
Okay.
Okay. Because I love it.
Great.
And we're gonna go forward with the show, but Miss Taint is gonna be worldwide, not just coast to coast. Because as the show ends, we're gonna Facebook Live everything that Miss Taint does. And thank you for coming. If I can see you perfectly, you are gorgeous. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much. So let's do one more trick
Okay.
and then we'll get into it.
Well, let's talk about that. You know, we were talking about Pride Month and finding a place to be yourself. And this is just a sample of some of the things I do. And hopefully someday we'll be able to show you the full show and
Yes.
you'll get the full experience. But there's one piece of magic that's different than every other piece that I perform. Every piece I perform, every time I start to perform it, every show I'm about to do, I think to myself, what can I do to make it better? What did I learn last time? How can I apply this? Every trick but one. There's one trick that I perform exactly the same way every single time, and I've done it that way since I was 16 years old. And the reason is, when I was 16 years old, my friends and I, we put together an illusion show. We performed it for the high school talent show. The local magicians saw it, they loved it, they invited me to be in their big public show. And at the end of the show, every magician came up and they said the same thing. They said, "Kid, you were great. Kid, you were terrific. Kid, you were wonderful." Every magician, except for one old man. He came up and he told me the truth. He said, "Your suit doesn't fit. You don't know how to dance. You're trying to be David Copperfield. And you are not David Copperfield."
So the
But-
old man was a dick.
But an honest dick.
But he said, that little trick you did with a piece of rope, you were yourself when you did that trick. I'd never seen David do it. And he said, that's what the audience liked the most. Now, I'd like to say that I was a brilliant 16-year-old and I took that lesson to heart, and it didn't work that way. It took me about 20 years before the lesson sunk in. But I performed that piece the exact same way I learned it then, as a reminder that no matter what situation in which you find yourself, how intimidated you might be in front of talented people, that there's only one path to success. And that's if you're willing to be yourself. So, if I may stand.
That's some deep ass shit.
Thank
I thought
you.
he was gonna
Thank
say
you.
Jesus.
A little trick with a piece of rope. I like to call it the rope trick. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I was 16. I thought that was good for 16. Now, every magician does rope tricks for good reason, because they're hard to figure out.
You can't jump rope back there.
Not like this. No. There's
Okay.
two ends. There's a middle and me, and as you can tell, I take up a bit of space. So to make it easy, I'll take the two ends, we'll tie them together, so all you have to do is watch the middle and me. Now, most magicians, when they cut rope, use knives, scissors, razor blades, but I, Brad Henderson, magical kind of guy,
You scissors.
use my two Ronco 1995 stainless steel magic fingers to cut the rope into two approximately equal pieces. I said approximately. Fortunately, I ate my Wheaties this morning, so we can still do the trick with the two approximately equal pieces.
Oh, wow.
Now, you may have heard of Harry Houdini.
Yes.
It was Houdini who said, you can put me in the strongest jail, but you cannot keep my face from breaking out. Something like that. Houdini was famous for taking two pieces of rope and tying them into handcuffs. Don't get excited. This is Houdini as he begins to escape. This is Houdini after he gets free. I know how he gets out. How he fixes the rope, I have no idea.
Oh, nice.
Because there's too much to watch. As I said, there's the ends, there's the middle, there's me. We'll make it easy. We'll get rid of the end. So all you have to do is watch the middle and me. Of course, you have to put the ends back on.
Oh, my God.
Yes!
Well, I fooled around long enough. I might as well get around to doing a trick. Would you, come over here real quick. You stand right there. Don't block the camera. What is your name?
Dean.
Dean, stick out your finger. Oh, God. Good, excellent choice. Thank you, Dean. He can get away with it, not you. A little lower, Dean. Dean, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Dean Scissorhands.
Center finger.
Be careful where you put that thing, kid. And now, for the part of the trick you've all been waiting for, the grand finale. As I take these two pieces of rope and put them back into one long piece. Two into one. Watch. 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 It's not much, but it makes it tax deductible.
Hey!
No, it doesn't. Don't come after me again. It doesn't. Watch as the two pieces of rope go back into one long piece of rope. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. No, don't patronize me. Usually my audiences are a bit further away than you are, like Pflugerville. But this isn't just any knot. This is a magic jumping knot. If I point up here and say jump, watch, jump, it jumps up here. If I point over here and say jump, watch it, jumps over here.
That's not.
Here, do me a favor, everybody say jump. It jumps right off the rope. That's the mystery of the rope trick. My name is Brad Henderson. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Brad Henderson. Okay, everybody get your cell phones ready to go.
Yes!
Now,
Miss Tate!
We have Miss Tate.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah!
This is not just coast to coast anymore. We're going global right now.
Bondage.
Now, Miss Tate came all the way from San Antonio, where there's lots of traffic and stuff. So we are honored to have Miss Tate on the show, and she was going to perform at the beginning of the show. Okay, we have 1 minute on live TV. Let's go ahead and start this. Miss Tate, come on out. Yeah, we can go live from right here. Everybody whip out your phones and
Whip 'em out,
get some
people.
stuff going. Thank you. I have to hug
thank
you.
you for
Oh my
having
God,
me.
Thank you so
Wow.
much. Okay, gorgeous and beautiful. Me and my wife were checking you out.